So that's how we do our sentence.
Yeah. Or you want to do one, we can build a ramp.
Or have the ramp parts. You know what I mean?
Dude, here we are, midnight, and they're talking about shit that I already did first thing this morning. They're like, oh, if we did this, we could build a ramp and we could try to jump it. Uh-huh.
Just getting there.
Been there, done that.
So you
Yeah.
already tried to do it anyways.
I did it. You just got a dump truck backed into your, oh, is this an F-250 maybe? Yeah, I just backed my dump truck into it so I could load it up with sand.
There's some games I feel.
I have my dump truck up there, so I can get that too.
If you retain your truck while the dump bed is up, it will still be up when you get back to the garage. Yep, just found that one out. I was like, why am I going to waste time putting it down? When I retain, you'd think it'd be factory setting. Nope. If your dump bed's up and you retain, it's still up. All right, coming in and out of there, that road is buttery smooth. So now I'm at this swamp area. Like, I'm sinking the dump truck axe deep over here. It's like, yeah, they're probably going to need something. I just wish I had my other truck. Man, screw this truck. Knock that shit over. Oh, you're in. It's like, it keeps getting in my way when I'm backing up. I was gonna run this thing over. Screw it. It ain't gonna hurt it none. Do you have Twitch? I was just wondering if you had it to watch him or not. He's the only reason why you even watch Twitch. I saw him on TikTok. He said he's going to be on Twitch. I happened to have was able to get on that night and watch him. Now Friday night, he's got something special in mind. And sorry, someone just rickrolled him. Rickrolled. Do you know what that is? You know the song "Never Gonna Give You Up," "Never Gonna Let You Down." To get someone to listen to that without realizing that, man, without realizing they're listening to it. You realize you got another cargo truck over here? It's yours, right? You got another cargo truck that's yours over here by the garage. It was down the dock a little bit. They're trying to Dukes of Hazzard that gap right now. Build up a dirt ramp and jump it. Dude, I was about 40 minutes in before he was even able to start thinking about something like that. I mean, if you want to get on a game for 5 minutes or whatever, you can get on maintenance a couple of things, or get on and run one load of sand or something. I mean, that's all you can do. I mean, if you're wanting to sit down and get something accomplished in a game, you better be ready to sit for a couple hours. Let's see here. I've got 33 hours in this game so far. It's been out for 48 hours. I've got 33. I got 33 hours in it already.
Yeah, we did.
No, because I'm good at building roads.
Say,
So what's that?
okay, just in my head, won't stop well in the future. It won't allow me to live all that in sense. My head hurts even never vision.
He's reading something, so I'm just gonna wait.
Like it's just
You still spectating those guys? They're talking about mental health right now. I'm like, tell them I've got 33 out of 48 hours in the game already. It's not the best thing to say. Because one of their favorite things to say is telling people to touch grass. Yeah, go touch grass. On the other side of the bridge, yeah.
yes, we clear. Just yeah, pretty. 8 hours left, and well, it's good to know you like it. So safe to say that.
Next one we got top left.
So, what you're telling me back they are going to start doing this.
He can probably actually lay it flat.
Yeah, how are your roads looking, Mac? Are they looking immaculate? I'm on the same map as Europe, but playing solo is need sand.
I wonder if this thing can push this rock.
What are you putting me about now?
I got the upgraded bulldozer,
So definitely.
and there's like massive boulders that when you put the other bulldozer up against them, it struggles. They can do it, but it's not easy. Oh, there's a massive boulder here, and I've got this big bulldozer. I want to see if I can push it. Nope. Nope, I hit that thing and bounced. That rock might be buried a bit deeper than what it looks. It's like Easter Head Island when it's still got the legs on the ground.
Stand up that French. Just make a little girl without runs. But I do need a little bit of sand over there. Right side of it.
No, that rock ain't moving. Dude, this thing's just... Yeah, that other thing's moving.
Here.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. I hit that thing the first time and it bounced me backwards. That rock was like, yeah, denied. Oh, that didn't work.
Alright, watch the water. Okay. Water actually. Okay. Like this. Wait, that's the exact same. Like, that is the coolest watercraft I've ever seen. You know, yeah, water, it's so detailed, like water.
Yeah. Dude, putting sand down's easy.
It's
Alright, so not taking the truck up that way.
You know, I mean, we don't even get it.
I'm gonna have to bring the truck this way. Me personally, I like to, but then again, laying sand and leveling it out is something like probably one of my favorite things to do in this game. Okay, I need to go back. Because I need to at least shut diff lock off. Probably should put this thing two-wheel drive with no diff lock and then try to go through it. You know what? I think I'm just going to put something in it. Hey, that is all rough going over that tree. But why not just bury the tree under sand? I think if I just bury the tree under sand, I can avoid that whole section. I know whenever I drive through here with this truck, I come up this way. You got to be careful when you're laying well, I'll lay the path out for you. Because you actually have to lay the path between a tree and a rock. If where I'm going to take this, oh shoot, did I just... Dude, I'm going to try this. Wish I had the stump grinder on this. I've got it on my other account, or my other playthrough. I'm waiting.
Like, you guys are big.
Oh, dude. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Job with these boulders.
I'm getting the hang of it.
Just make a video about it.
Now, they got a good idea. What I should do, start a third save game and just go through tricks and tips on each individual part.
vote coming in with a rain. Let's go vote now. We are definitely going to change lives. How you doing, Mike? Thanks for the rain. Oh, were you playing some more Snow Runner tonight? Thanks. Thanks for that rain and
when it says all rewards received, I don't know if you make anything extra after that. You might, but I don't know. I just know that this one here that I'm working towards now, you get 10 cement or 10 cement slabs out. Mm-hmm. If anything, you're getting experience for it and learning something new. You're going to find out if you can put sand over a tree. Or how much sand does it take to bury a tree? Because I will bury this tree.
Let's show the map.
Yeah, there's one powerful leaf. I'm going to send you a screenshot. You're going to have to see this. Got a bad headache. Ain't going away. Oh, got a bad headache. Dude, I got this thing dancing on its front wheels. It's hooked on a leaf. Dude, you're doing all this stuff in this game, but you get hooked on a leaf. You got pretty good. Dang it.
That's why I like some.
That's right. She'll even say that sometimes. She'll be like, well, he's your problem now, Chad.
Even Beaver said that one place.
And sometimes mustard.
Perfect.
You're just laying out all kinds of waypoints, huh? Do you go back in later and delete it?
You're backed up over that?
Getting closer, I feel like. Back. Oh no! Yeah, I might not be able to get out of this.
Okay. That leaf is bugging me.
Tires. Hold on a second. I'll pop this out. That's how long it took. There you go.
Thanks, sir. Give me some sand. Sand me up here.
No. Good. Just keep going. Yep. Get tight. When I tell some words.
I actually had a.
Dude, they've abandoned that spot. The one I told you took me 3 hours to do. They've already given up on it and went somewhere else. I'm like, come on, guys. Yeah, you got one down here. You got that. Woo. So what I'm working on now, last time I did this, there was 4 of us doing. So it's about 45 minutes or so. 45 minutes of 3 trucks running sand and me leveling it out. Right on. I just realized a little bit of how they could have done the programming of this game. Whenever I'm playing games like Far Cry and I'm making my own maps and stuff, the way the maps change and form is similar to the way it changes when you dump sand. And then they've got tools for leveling stuff, and the graphic is similar to the graphics that on when the sand changes when you run over it with the bulldozer. So it's almost like they're using what was it? Your
Like footage ranch.
the graphic program you use for map making. They use those commands, and instead of clicking on a tool with your mouse and dragging it around, you're doing it with a vehicle. That's just my guess. I don't know. I'm not a programmer. I'm just looking at the way the terrain changes as you do stuff. Oh. Like I said, once we get all this stuff finished up, and we're ready to start plotting out this one, I'll plot it out for you. Because it's going to be a little trickier. Like I said, I got them, they're going to have to drive between a tree and a rock. And if you don't have a center just right going through there and plot it out through there, the way these corners are, they're going to keep getting stuck, and you're going to be thinking you need to lay asphalt over a tree. Yeah, and then you realize all you have to do is move something over a little bit. Depends on what road they're on, what other routes might have to come through there. It's like, if it's a wide road or whatever, and there's plenty of room for me to send them down the side, and I've already scouted through there, and I know that they can make it, I'll send them down the side every time. Oh, hold on.
So there's 65K. So Rigatoni bought the better edition. I think it was a standard edition game. Yeah, edition. So you use, like, I know you do like this. I don't think it was that much. I'd say that's going to be updated. There you go. Does anybody want to get in?
You want to get in on building some roads?
You'll have to go
You want to get in on building some roads with them? They've got 2 spots. I might be able to get us both in. Because if I value... Huh? Oh, okay. Oh, right on. I don't know if they will. I don't know if we will tomorrow evening or not. But tomorrow evening I won't be able to. I'll be going to bed. I'll be going to bed around 8. Yeah, I go back to work Friday. Keep taking screenshots.
It still looks amazing.
I'm gonna tell him let me flatten this sand and then I can join.
You're not comfortable with controls yet? Yeah, no, we're necessarily have to run 4K by the time we textures. Yes, I do find the textures. You gotta go up.
A little bit to the left, yeah, so go out to the...
This isn't the full path, this is just part.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So what we've noticed, guys, let me flatten the sand. Let me flatten the sand. Just so you know, there is about an hour left. How long are you going to be live tonight? 11 tonight. I'll be live for 11. I can feel it. And just chat with you guys when this going to do that. Just join. I'll be there.
That little bit. That's perfect. Thanks for testing this. Thank you. Oh, yes, sir.
Dude, this is a nice little path. Dude, this is cool. This that I've done here, this little jog.
You drop them on the edge of the road towards me, and I can push it down and help.
Oh, you meant towards the edge.
Yeah, just like that. Just like that is fine. We can get that.
All right,
So if we could have got that sand all the way out here.
I'm going to jump off of here.
Right?
Because we're going up to that ditch.
Oh, no problem,
We're
man.
here now.
Good practice, man. Good practice. Do it for the future.
Return to hub.
3 laps to make it, right? Oh, I love that. I love that.
Oh, Mason, thanks for letting me know.
I've never heard of it. I mean, we might as well now.
Oh, yeah.
And then we got entrenched. But we're gonna have another
Trench.
Yeah. We're gonna need that dump truck, Mac.
All right,
He probably knows exactly what we're talking about, too.
all right. Well, I'm going to jump off the chat and jump in with them, all right? Yeah, no problem, man.
I'll be there soon. Yeah, you will, buddy. And remember, we now have we now have a team. So our team upgrade in Discord. We now have one for Roadcraft as well. We have a Roadcraft art page. It's art up. Yeah, absolutely. We kind of have everything else. So. My brother in Christ. My pretty. Sister. Hey, what's going on, buddy? We just filled this entire area, and I don't know how far you want from there, but this entire area is a swamp. Just woke up from. We just filled this whole area in the sand. You know what? It was fun. Bat cave? Yeah, we're in the bat cave.
Hello, hello. I think you had me on there last night and just didn't pull me off there yet. Oh, I'm not on Steam. Yep. Yeah. Mike. If it's a trench I'm thinking of, it was a little hard for me to see on the phone. But if it's a trench I'm thinking of, I took me 3 hours to fill it on my own this morning, going side to side.
Hey, you did a great job with that truck. So great, in fact, management just pushed all of the lever tasks onto you. Isn't being popular great? Sometimes I hate this place with more passion than usual. At least it's not too bad for now. Just bring some more steel beams to the Highland base.
Oh no, you guys are somewhere else. I'm not sure where you guys are at. Oh, I just drive through the workshop road. I don't even go that way. Oh, okay. The one that Scotty's up on right now, that's the one that took me 3 hours to fill. Okay, gotcha. There's another way to get to that, to a sand quarry that I went. Yeah. You guys may have a better route than what I took this morning. It's like I said, it took me 3 hours by myself. All right, let's go on that now. No, it doesn't. I lost count around 20 or 25 trips. I see you filled that pothole in. The inevitable return of the great white dope. You guys giving her a hard time. You guys have the upgraded ones too, don't you? Oh, telephone pole. Oh, I pull up to it. I pull up to it. I nose up to it, spin the whole truck around, and then dump it. Well, not everybody took vacation time to be able to dump their entire week into the game. That's the only reason why I've got this stuff is because I took vacation. Oh my goodness. You don't have to stop for it either. You just have to get in there, and as you're turning around, you're hitting refill. Yeah, you can articulate while you have it in the air. Oh yeah, that's what I said. I pull up to it. No, I nose up, and then I dump the sand, and then I just turn around and take off. This thing took me 3 hours this morning to fill this gorge. Oh yeah, we ought to check the store to see if it actually, if the description actually tells you how much it holds. I told no, I'm not that much faster when it comes to that. I told you there was another spot to get. Why is it not? Well, I'm trying to hit the parking brake. I forgot that I have to. Well, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I told you. I wasn't even here to be able to blame you. I can't justify blaming you. I was gonna say oh, sorry. If one of you guys want to start pushing that, I'll keep running. This this path right here, where I came down and got the sand from, you can run it all the way back to the garage. So when you get the dozer, you can just drive it straight through. I, I would like to get this job done tonight. Do you want to get this job done tonight? Whoops. I'm sleep deprived. You don't get 33 hours of gaming in 48 hours and not end up a little bit sleep deprived. All right, come on. What, for bringing the recovery thing? The mobile garage? Okay. Ready for another load? Oh, sorry. Ah! Turn around. Give me 40 acres and I'll turn this rig around. The inchworm. Nah, the inchworm. Yeah, go with the inchworm. And the inchworm moves like it's got two segments. Like it's got a front segment of legs and a back segment of legs. That's what depends for. That thing, yeah, it's a scout. The glowworm. Yeah, it was like a nightlight. They called it a glowworm. Yeah, glowworm, and it looked like it was wearing pajamas and a night hat. Yeah, the glowworm. She couldn't remember it because you weren't giving her the right name to Google. I am on your side. I'm saying that you had to give her the right name to Google, and that's the only reason why she can remember it now, is because she Googled it. See? Come on now. More sand. We always need more sand. Three quarters. About there. A little further. I'm thinking this thing carries almost what 2 of your trucks do. Oh, the upgraded dozer is worth getting. It's like you can push more sand. I don't know that the blade's actually bigger. It's just like it can handle pushing harder, so it can move more at one shot. Is it? I haven't parked them side by side to look yet. Oh shit! He was drunk. I don't know. Women can get away with a lot more than men can. Men do one little thing wrong and they're crucified for it. Yeah, like menstrual cramps. Oh, there's definitely a lot of creeps out there. Whew. You also have to think that a lot of guys out there, if a female came into their stream acting like a male creep, but the female version, they'd be all for it. A lot of, no, I'm just saying a lot of guys, not all guys, a lot of guys. Because I don't believe Tyre would go for that. I think he'd block him. Whoa, what's going on here? I'm trying to go. Party. Yeah. The first thing I'm thinking is, yeah. I know on this ramp, Scotty, when we first get onto it, it's getting rough right at the beginning. You might want to try to level that a little. Okay. Where's the inch farm? I'll see if I can put some on it. Make it grow. Then it can be a yardstick one. You hear me? Put some sand on it, and like I could try to bury it and let it grow up some more, and it can be a yardstick worm. Oh yeah, definitely. Hey, we're doing it solo. Yeah. So when we get down there to that power plant, there's a swamp. We can pull. I was going to say we can. You're going to have to lay a power line going across somewhere. If you lay a thing of sand going all the way across, I can go ahead and start working on laying the sand out, and you guys can just level it whenever. And then when you need to run the line, just run the line right through the sand, and then you can take a dozer and flatten it back out. Do you want me to start running that sand? Because I think we're almost done here. You want to pave this section here? I haven't had anything going over that yet as far as routes, but I definitely understand what you're saying. Oh my goodness, I'm spilling sand. You've got a marker right here you can grab too. What do you want me to work on? I started from the other side just because it was easier. When you cross that sand bridge we just built, hang a left. You'll see the power plant, and to the right of the power plant, you go across that muddy area, there's like these logs in the ground. Okay. Yeah, I got up on the side trying to get out of your guys' way in case you came through, and I lost my load early. It's worse over 40. I'm starting over here and then running back towards the power plant. Oh, I said it gets worse over 40. All right. Whoa! Why did it push me sideways? It wasn't doing that earlier. Do what? If your guy friend is your ex, he doesn't want to stay an ex. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. Rolling, rolling, rolling. You can retain them both. Okay. I had to laugh. Make roads you don't need. Said make roads you don't need. So when I was a bouncer, I asked one of the waitresses, why do they always go for the bad boys? It's like, what's so appealing about the bad boys? They know their problems, they know they're going to get hurt or whatever. Why? I said, because they want to change them. I was like, okay, and what happens if you change them? I said, dump them and get a new one. That's what the waitress told me. I was like, okay, well, it might be the most real answer anyone's going to give me. Yeah. That's a Deadpool quote. Well, his wife's quote. Your crazy matches my crazy. We're like this jigsaw puzzle. Yeah. You really do have to find someone who matches you. Mm-hmm. I'm past the spot. That should be it for the extra cost. You have ADHD, right? It's called object permanence. Out of sight, out of mind is a real thing. Like if it's not right in front of you, you're going to forget. And it's not like you're disrespecting the person; they're just not right in front of you. All right, back up some so I can get to the. I'm out of the refill range. Woo! So how many people? Go ahead. No, keep reading. Yeah, there you go. Need more, Scotty? So how many people have a breakup that would have landed on Jerry Springer? Yeah. What about here in that little spot? I've been the older man before. Mm-mm. Yeah, Dagger, she did. Yeah, my sister and her husband stole my girl.
Hey, the factory looks good to go for now. Once, it has power.
Like she was with me. Her boss was my sister's husband. He started flirting with her and got her to leave me for him. After I already told her that they have herpes. So she knew that they were diseased and she went for them anyway.
I don't need that on my report. Or my conscience.
I ain't risking it. It's like as soon as I figured out that's what she was doing, I was gone and getting myself tested, making sure I didn't have it. It's like lick it and find out. Isn't the inchworm over here somewhere? Thought he had it over here. Also heat rods. I think tire classifies as a dad bod, but I'm not 100% sure. Well, yeah, but doctors say anyone that's not anorexic is obese. That way they can try to make it classify. When I was at my heaviest, I was at my healthiest. When I was 256 pounds, I could run 8 miles in less than an hour. I was playing roller derby at the time. I could hit like a freight train. So that's why I went by the name Bipolar Express. Um, I'm not finding the. I'm not finding the um, truck for laying the. No, the power. Yeah, maybe. Hey, I got mine. Oh, yeah, they did a pretty good job with that. I'll have to see if I can find a picture of mine because my body decided it was going. Wait a minute, where am I going? Going the wrong way. Okay. Is this the right way? Yeah, this was right. I don't know what I'm thinking. I tried hauling this on the back of the pike. It doesn't want to stay. I also tried hauling the um, stump grinder. They fell off too. You can pass me if you want. Okay. I was just watching that we got the sand all the way across. Did we get the sand all the way into the power area? I didn't pay attention to that part. Into where the power station is. I didn't pay attention to it either. I was just going across the water. On mine, I made the mistake and put the um, power started on the blacktop, so it's all roughed up. I won't be able to stay up as late tomorrow. I have to go back to work Friday. Oh yeah, I was needing to know what I have to have ready. So a truck, it holds two and pulls four. Is there a 6 slot that the elephant can pull? Okay. So I, oh yeah, I can start this in the sand easy. Who's the other person? Okay. Oh, I wish Tyler would have seen that.
Good grief. You make it all look easy. With the new power cable, we'll have no trouble keeping the factory running. Great job. If we're to fix this whole area, we can never have too many materials. There's no point just sitting around while we wait for HQ to send us everything we need. Or for everything we need to just fall from the sky. Which, let's be honest, is more probable. I suggest you check out the steel piping facility. It's close to the center of the operations area. If it's working, we'll be cutting out a lot of waiting time. Speaking of cutting out time, there's a stump mulcher that might be very helpful in clearing a path for you. It's in the truck's shack near the relay. Swing by there and pick it up.
Oh, Tyler's gonna be happy. He just unlocked the stump grinder. Now you go ahead. No, you're good. Do what? Yeah. How do you think the 963 with the 3 slot would do? Nine six three. No, I'm talking about the 963 has got a 3 slot bed you can put on, and then you can pull the 4 slot trailer with. Okay, I got another. No, you were talking about pulling a 4 slot trailer with a 2 slot bed on the truck, right? And I was saying if you had the 963's got room for an extra slot, and it can still pull that trailer. I was gonna say I wasn't sure if that would work or not. I wanted to ask before I did it. Gotcha. a lot of stuff. I'm glad you're able to organize it. Well, you know, one thing I'm good at is you give me a task I can follow through. So if you can organize it and you just point me in the direction of what you need me to knock down. He did. I'm watching him on his raid. Yeah, I'm going to head to the restroom. I'll be back. I'm back. Okay. Oh, that's one tires I want to do.
Might be an idea to get the larger hunks of trash, like that scrap metal, out of the way. At least there are some cranes that can help with that.
The mission she just talked about, some mission tires going to want to do. I've used both of those. All right, I got to try to make sure I do not hit the circle. Yeah, I want tire to hit that on its own. I try to be courteous. It's like I know there's a mission we're going to have to do over here to hold 3 beams eventually. Is the mission already? I haven't even looked at what the missions are, but is there one that's already up that says to get the extra beams over there? I'll I know where to get the beams at, and then I can also not only can I get the beams, I can also make the other 2 that we need. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah. As far as making the other 2, all it is just grabbing scrap and putting it in the back of the truck, and then driving into the spot, and it makes it. And I remember Tyre did that on the second map. He said, you got to be careful with that because, well, it's not just that. It's also you had to be careful because you drive into the spot and it just takes it all out on the back on its own. Oh, okay. Yeah. I remember you talking about it too. The only thing I can think of is because in real life, every crane might actually be like completely different controls. I'd have to ask my brother about it because he hasn't necessarily operated cranes, but he's operated like industrial equipment. Oh, oh shit. That would suck. Cool story, bro. I had a couple barrels when I was doing it on the second crane that I just could not get them to pick up. Yeah, I've been streaming pretty much all day. Just off and on all day. I've been streaming. No, it's there. I was say you can't use it just anywhere you want though is my problem. Like I had a couple spots I couldn't use it. So I don't know what was yeah. Okay, you know where you guys built that one paved that one area over that pothole where the semis kept getting hung up? Across the street there's that downed tree there. Kill it. You can get rid of that tree. Yeah, some of those down trees you keep getting hung up on, you can hit it with those with that mulcher. You won't see the mulcher on there. Nope. Go to the relay. There's a white circle in the middle of the lot. I think it was a relay. There's a white circle in the middle of the lot. You got to drive through. I really enjoy the Mad Max looking trucks, like the one that lays the cable. Yeah, there's a phase two of them.
This factory isn't going to do us much good if it doesn't have any power. But all these tree stumps won't let you bring a power cable in. Aren't you glad you brought that vulture? It's time to put it to good use, don't you think?
Are you trying to load the crane or the mulcher onto something? I hope you do better than me, because I dumped it. This is where if they allowed us to um, strap the stuff in like what you were talking about on the stream, it'd make a difference. Or just give us something to hold bigger pieces of equipment. One thing I like about how Saber does stuff is they give you a full game but they also leave themselves room for a lot of improvements. Base game of SnowRunner itself is a fun game. It's enjoyable on its own. You don't need anything else. But all the DLCs and stuff they come out with is like they left themselves open to easily be able to do that. I see what you're saying. Even if they were doing them in different regions or whatever, it, it's like I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about because I see what with the oh come on, sleep deprivation. Leave me alone. It's like my brain, it's going, it's like right on track, and then it just derails. It's like, okay, what was I just saying? I sound like I'm drunk. On which one? On the Pike? No, no. It's under cargo, so I'm guessing you can put other stuff on it, but no, you can't put. You can't strap the vehicles to it. All you can do is pull the vehicle on, set the parking brake, and then go into the Pike and put the ramps up. You don't need to. That thing will drive through it. If you're talking about like, if you leave the relay, like you're heading back over to that big land bridge we built, there's a road to the left. The mulcher will go through that. Like I drove the mulcher up through it. It's just a slow drive. Yeah, takes a month. What's the? Oh, that's okay. Like there's another mulcher down here. What's going on? Why did it fail that time? Oh, mm-mm. They get impatient. I'm back. Well, the money you would spend on upgrades is what you'd spend on buying a truck anyway. Oh yeah. Now, when you get the Ultra and you go to hit them, oh shoot, That's new for you guys? I thought you guys have been doing it. The way you guys were talking, it sounded like you've been doing it for a while. The pike does have a winch on it. You can set it back up with the pike. I had to do that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. When I start seeing rough stuff like that, that's like a real rough terrain, I'll park it because I know like that's what I'm saying. Though when I start seeing stuff like that, I know I will get frustrated with it because you go into some of the easier maps and it just cruises through 'em. Exactly. I love using it, and when I can use it, I will break it out every time. But when it's going to be something that's a little out of its reach, I'd shelf it and grab something better. Can I take a plaid with a fuel trailer? So the 963 won't work. You think crocodile will work? Because that's a I was gonna say that's a lot of fuel. I don't know. Yeah, you can just drive mode. Yeah, some of the smaller branches, it'll get rid of some of the smaller branches. Like the trees that are down on the highways, you can take some of them out with it. Utilizing the map. Yeah, that would be good. There's a couple of them trucks I'd like to use, and every time if I look at a truck like the bigger trucks that I want to use for something, it's got to have all-wheel drive and diff lock,
I've been
or I
getting
know
some
I'm going to
plans here,
struggle with it to a
and
point in
if
some
you're
areas that I'm going to
available,
just
we'll
shelf
need
it.
to replace some pipes and a central valve if we're going to make more pipes. But there's a
Some
way to
people,
break that endless cycle. The factory's receipts show a shipment from before the disaster. It was delivered to a construction site not too far from you, and that shipment just happens to contain exactly what we need. Too good to be true, huh? Can you please check if it's still there?
I don't know. I was saying something to you, I forgot. With the steel area, is that where I'm at now? Are you talking about the area with the steel beams and stuff, or something else? What? What am I doing? All right. Let me retain this. Let's see here. too much stuff to have to focus on. Yeah. Well, oh yeah. Yeah. It was different when it first started. As long as it's not Rotten Tomatoes, yeah. Oh yeah, I remember the spot. I watched a review on this on YouTube earlier today, and I sitting there listening to it. I was like, "This guy hasn't played this game yet, not enough to be able to write a review." It's like he may have booted it up, but he hasn't played it enough to write a review. Every day is a winding road. So tired. My intrusive thoughts set in earlier. And I was like, I wonder if I can get to the top right corner of the map. I found the corner, drove around it, and found it was like all kinds of cool rock crawling stuff up there. And there, I wound up coming to a dead end, and I was trying to back out, and that's where I wound up in that spot where I made that TikTok. Oh, I'll follow you guys around because I know where it's at. I know where it is. Instead of me just driving straight to it. And don't forget, you've got an object scanner. I drove straight to it.
Now that you have the pipes, you can use them to restore the water supply at the steel pipes facility. You'll also need some steel beams and a functioning power cable. Mix all the ingredients together,
What did you do?
shake a bit, and voila! A functioning steel pipes facility. At least that's the recipe.
Yeah, so you got the three pipes in here and this valve. I used a mule with a crane because you have to be able to put all these in place. I just pulled the mule crane in right in here. I picked the pipes up, put them in the back, picked the valve up, and carried it on the front. You can. Fuel issue. On the inside there, I don't know if I can get to the other side, to the bottom side of the truck. Okay, that. I'm not. It's, do you have the one with the crane attached yet? Okay. Which way do we go to get there? That way. Oh, you came back too? Oh. Aw, man. Yeah, I was going to tell you guys it's similar to a Bandit, the not one. Well, bandit is thief in Spanish, right? So would this be the pickpocket? Right. I think that was the other one. The other DLC one that was a little smaller. No, I think you're right. I think it did have the back row. Yo, when I first started playing, the Bandit was the go-to truck. The Bandit and the Marshall. Those were the trucks to use. Well, you gotta think that Bandit, when you first get it, it's got highway tires on it. And you're just trying to do all that with highway tires. Uh huh. Yeah, that was the way the game started. I mean, because when I first started playing was, I think the Apache just came out. It's like the Marshall and the Bandit. I think was the first DLCs or whatever, or pre-order or whatever. But the Apache was the next one, and the Apache was the scout to drive when it came out. It's like first you had the Marshall, that was the one to go for, and then after the Marshall, you wanted to use the Apache. Well, you look at those trucks and people cringe. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What will? So when you were talking about a truck with a two slot bed pulling a four slot trailer, what's your favorite one so far? The Plaid's your favorite so far? Which one? What do you want to carry, Tire? Yep, they do. You can fit three of them in there comfortably. Yeah, I put three pipes in the back and I carried the valve off the front and drove it all the way over where we had to go. Oh, with without the anchors, where we got to take the pipes to, you're tipped. You're done. I had this thing for one of the pipes. I pulled in, nosed into it because I tried backing into it and I just couldn't get it. So I pulled into it, and I had the whole back end of this thing off the ground trying to pull the pipe out. Because you remember how I had taken an old pipe out and then put the new one in? Yeah, it's like one of them was stuck or something, and I had the whole back end of this truck off the ground. I've got a. When I was with you guys yesterday, I have a screenshot I need to show you where I had a bunch of stuff in the back of this thing. I had to be careful how I was driving it because it kept bouncing the front end up. But it was, you know, when you see someone just put way too much stuff in the back of a pickup and it squats the pickup? I had done that to this mule and was able to drive it, but I had to go slow, especially around corners, because it wanted to tip. Yeah, the physics are amazing in this. Sorry, Scotty, I hit the wall coming in. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. I see what you need. Am I on the pipe itself? Oh, sorry. I the my camera angle. I only saw the back of it. I didn't realize just lifting the top. Yeah, see right there's what you were just talking about with the physics. When I came out and turned, you could see the body roll and the whole thing just kind of lean into it. See the ground shifting under it. I remember someone in your stream asking you about the sand, and I remember when I was making that big bridge, I'd trying to level it out, and I would start to the side, and as I'm pushing, I'm watching the sand just like the top layer of it sliding down. And I was like, man, they really put some work into this to make this thing look good. Hey, real quick, look at the bottom of your screen. Like I just went first person and noticed it, but it's there even in third person. Your bottom of the screen's got a series of numbers and letters. Yep. I say I just did notice it. I didn't know. Backing out or pulling forward. Hey, it's about to rain. Did you hear me? It's about to rain. Oh, I didn't even see the drop shot. I just saw the my windshield wipers go, and it's like, man, I don't even see the drop shot. I'm seeing it now. I went in first person, so I didn't notice it. Oh, you left one pipe behind. Okay. I'll get it. I'll figure it out. I took. You got to think. I grabbed all this stuff in one trip when I did it on mine. I forgot to put them down the first time. Yeah, it's like, oh, wait a minute. Don't pick it up too high. Um, yeah, it'll run like that. Back out the way we came in, I think. I'm pretty sure we drove past it. No? Yeah, and that muddy area is like loose and soupy and wanting to bounce you everywhere. I'm gonna follow Scotty down there. Well, some of us learned these games on a bandit with highway tires. Oh, come on, truck. Ain't got no gas in it. No, but you do have to worry about falling off of them. Why do you think I'm going this way? You were behind me. You could see where I was going. He's in a scout. Hmm. Yeah. Well, there's that physics for you. As my crane rotated, the truck shifted. Come on, Terry, you're younger than me. How about this team no sleep thing? There's 3 of them. They're all in this area. Yeah. Oh, it's not quite long enough. Yeah, there's one right down. That's the one that about tipped me. Oh, yeah. While you're working on that one, I'll go to the one that's the furthest away. Told you it gets tippy. Yeah, that one's definitely the most sketchy of the 3 pipes. I tried it in reverse first and had to turn around. Well, you know, every squirrel gets a nut sometimes. Broken clock right twice a day. Boom. Oh yeah. Yeah. So it's oh shoot! I just realized I'm making a mistake. My truck has decided to have hydraulics. All my trucks having a seizure. I don't think it would. It's one of those things where I'm gonna leave it sitting where it's at and try to recover once I get done. Right on. Okay, mine survived the epilepsy. Ooh. Game Genie was on a couple of different things, but yeah, it was on NES, Super NES, Sega Genesis, Game Boy. Didn't fall in. Skill issue. Damn. You pull in, and then as soon as you take the strap off of it, it'll disappear. Yeah, they'll fade out. You remember when we ran the power cable too for the junk? There's a spot over there that we need to get metal beam. Okay. Need me out of the way. I was looking at a map, sorry. Oh, stump. One thing that takes me so long on these maps is I don't remember the ways. I'm constantly looking. It's like, what am I looking for my next turn? Hey, tire, fuel check. So I thought of I was going to say I thought of a redemption for you, but I would hate to be on the receiving end of it. A forced recovery that requires a fuel. That requires fuel. So well, you'd make it expensive. You'd make you would park Inchworm somewhere, like maybe at the beginning of the stream they get to choose where Inchworm's at, and that's one of their like redemptions is they get to pick where Inchworm goes. And then when someone puts a big like a double galaxy or whatever, I don't know what the price of everything is, if someone puts something really big in there, then that's when you have to use one of your fuels with whatever vehicle you've got that does not have a load on it is forced to recover to Inchworm, and you got to start from there. You like punishment. That's something I could think of that was like, that would suck. I would hate that for myself. Something might inspire something else. Well, he's had recoveries before. No, you. Yeah, was it? Yeah, it was. It was a. Yeah, you had one that was a no good thing. It was just an idea. It's not like it needs to be done. It was just. Okay, Tyler's saying to go over here. Yeah, we're going back to base. You want to go back to base? Okay. All right. I know where the recycling depot I can get to from here. Yeah, it is. I was over there recycling stuff earlier. Yep. We gotta use your guys' bridge again. I know the feeling. You know when you hit that point of tired when the part of your forehead right above your eyes starts to hurt a little? Yeah, that's where I'm starting to hit. And it just started like 5 minutes ago, so I'm good for like another hour. You guys good back there? Because it's fun. I only have one with the handling of one vehicle, and that's the paver, the one that lays the asphalt down. It just like randomly turns and stuff. I'm sitting there trying to turn left, and it's yeeting itself to the right. When we get that upgraded, the clean one, I'm hoping. They just have to unstrap and it comes out. Now, one of the missions you're going to have to get metal beams. You'll look at the bottom left, it says take out, and there's 5 steel beams because we've recycled enough steel to generate more. It'll put those steel beams in that other square. Yep. Yep. When you tell it to make them, that's where they'll go. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think you are either. Guys, guess what I come by? Guess what I come by? Oh no, never mind. That's not the. It's not what I thought it was. It's the cable layer that is the next stage. I was thinking it was. I was thinking it was the asphalt thing. Bunker 14. You open the map, go to the garage, and click where you're on the garage, and then from there, I can buy the next stage of the ruler. I think that's the next stage. No, okay. No, I've already had it. I sold it. What I like about the bulldozers is you can put them in the different modes. You can only put that one in manual or marching. That's the only modes it has. In manual, you have to worry about tearing up the road. Yeah, if it was just like um, sand pushing or sand leveling, something like that, I use sand leveling to move rocks out of the way. So if it had that, it would have been all right for me. Now, if someone else wants to go for it, by all means. Excuse me. I'm just, for me, it was not the right thing to go with. I can get the eyes off. Correct. It was only manual or marching. I don't like using manual because I run a risk of tearing the asphalt up. If you don't have it at the right angle and you hit a bump wrong, it can shove the blade into the ground. Yeah, yep. You run over a rock and that rear end comes up, that blade goes into the ground. There's also an MTK MD 76. It looks like 11 for one, and the other one is campaign objectives. 10 and 11 for one, and the other one's campaign objectives. Right next to it. The, huh? Oh, you're under all. I'm under logging. I'm under logging. It looks like the ones that they use for clearing out the smaller trees quickly, where the other one looks like the ones they would use for clearing big trees. I don't know enough about logging to know. I'm just going off of TikTok videos and stuff that I've seen of it. Where the other one strips the branches. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I don't know enough about them. I'm just going off of what I've seen in videos. The crayfish seems to be the fast ones. Where you see the guys coming up and they're knocking out the like logs that would be the perfect diameter for a fireplace or a wood burning stove, the like that side of the ground. Where the other one looks like a bigger like for making lumber. Yeah, yeah, it looks like maybe an oh maybe maybe that's the back of it because if you look at the you got the circle blades at the bottom and then those will almost look like tilling blades like what you'd pull behind a tractor at the top. So maybe it rips the stumps down and then takes the roots out. Not necessarily. If they need something where you could see out the back, going off that, yeah, that logic, yeah. Wait a minute. Oh no, you can't do it. Can't do it on that one. On some of these, if they're already unlocked, you can click on them and preview them. That one's not unlocked yet. I'm wondering why it would. So we're saying Scotty says that's the front. I'm still sticking with it's the back. We're just gonna see what happens. I like Scott. Go ahead. Sorry, my bad. ADHD's getting me. It might not though. It might. See, I think it does. What my idea is, you'd be that's the back of it. The reason why the cage is there is because those blades that are there spin backwards, so they'll be throwing stuff up at the back of the machine. Those run over and chop up the big roots and or the big stumps and stuff, and then the other blades work like a cultivator for like dragging the roots out. That's my idea. Yeah, yeah. Hey, let's. Huh? So is that the name it uses? Oh, so the claws are like something to hold it with, like the prongs on a chainsaw. Okay, punching that name in doesn't work. I punched in Armatsu Kaizen. Oh, well, that's my problem. I'm trying to look it up in YouTube. All right, here's the video of it from actual Roadcraft. Right on. Okay, now that they're spinning around more, I definitely see the cockpit just like what you were saying. On the picture where it's all blacked out, it kind of hides the windows and stuff on the sides. Kind of looks like a squid. I believe it. Okay, I'm curious what this hydraulic piston is for on the top then. It connects. Huh. Yeah, he just drove up and pushed that when I saw that. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't seen him move the thing yet. Yeah, or just to help hold it in place, keep it from rolling away or something. Yeah. Yeah. They're like what's on a forklift. Oh, there he's moving it. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, he just moved it. He's pulled it to the ground. So those do push. No, he doesn't have them pushed into the ground. He was in first person when he moved it down. Yeah, it just did like just like what Tyler said, just kind of hold something in place. That's all. I won't be able to stay up late tomorrow. I got a 3 day weekend ahead of me. Like I said, you just tell me what you can go as far as tell me what the truck to get and what tires to put on it and stuff. I'm good. You just tell me what I need to show up with, and I'll rock it. I've got all them all. So yeah, yeah, yep. Okay. Well, I'm getting ready to find out what happens if I exit without saving. Yeah, because we're about at the same spot. No, we are because we were in your game. Yeah, that's how I lost 10 hours of progress because I exited out of the friends and I saved, and it saved his progress, not mine. It overrode it. Yeah, I actually started a second game file just for gaming with my friend. So whatever he's at, it doesn't matter. I can save with him, or I can not save and just do it on my own. Whatever. I'm not worried on that one. So if I lose it all, no big deal. Yeah. Yep. And when you go to start, uh, even solo, if you're going to start solo, pay close attention. Make sure you're on the right map because I had the wrong map highlighted, and I noticed it said that this has multiplayer. Are you sure you want to overwrite? And I'm like, I'm not wanting to overwrite anything. So you really need to pay close attention to where you're at, even if you're going in by yourself on something. Yep. Yeah, you guys. See, it's 4 o'clock now, so I'll probably sleep for about an hour and a half and then be up to get